Chapter 5. Sisters at War. You didn't just leave Wonderland. You left me in it. The air cracked between them. Power pulsed outward in jagged waves, distorting the fog, the bridge, the very ground beneath their feet. Chantelle stood at the center of it, breathing harder now. The artifact in her hand glowed violently, dark energy wrapping around her arm like it belonged there, like it chose her. Across from her, Red, steady, grounded, holding her position even as the force pushed against her. "Chantelle," Red said, her voice cutting through the chaos. "Talk to me." Chantelle laughed, but it wasn't real. "Oh, now you want to talk?" The energy flared again. The crew behind Chantelle stepped back instinctively. Even they could feel it now. This wasn't just anger. This was something else. Something growing. "You didn't talk when you left me," Chantelle snapped. Red flinched, just slightly. "I tried." "No." Chantelle cut her off. Her voice dropped, lower, sharper. "You didn't." A step forward. The ground cracked under her boot. "You got picked." Another step. "You got chosen." The energy surged with each word. "And you didn't even look back." Red's voice rose, desperate now. "I didn't know how." That stopped Chantelle. Just for a second. "I didn't know what I was supposed to say," Red continued. Her guard dropped, not physically, but emotionally. "I didn't know how to leave you without it hurting." Chantelle's grip tightened. "So you just did it anyway." The words were even quieter now, more dangerous. Red didn't deny it. "Yeah." Silence. Heavy. Painfully honest. Chantelle shook her head slowly. "Of course you did." The artifact pulsed again, harder, reacting, feeding. "Chantelle," Red said carefully, her eyes flickering to the energy wrapping around her sister. "That thing." "Don't." Chantelle's voice snapped like a blade. "This isn't about the artifact." A beat. "This is about you." She stepped closer, now only a few feet between them. "You don't get to show up here and act like you still know me." Red's voice softened. "I do know you." Chantelle's expression twisted, something breaking beneath the surface. "No," she said. "You know who I was." And then she reached up, grabbing the edge of her jacket, yanking it. The fabric caught in the light. Familiar. Red's eyes widened. "That's yours," Chantelle said. Her voice wasn't angry anymore. It was something worse. Honest. "I wear it because I remember." A step closer. "I wear it because I remember who you used to be." Red didn't move. Couldn't. "I wear it," Chantelle continued, her voice now shaking, "because when I do," a pause, "it feels like you're still there." Silence. Everything stopped. Even the energy. Paused. Just for a second. Red's expression shattered. "Chantelle." But Chantelle shook her head. "No." Her voice hardened again, walls snapping back into place. "You don't get that anymore." The artifact flared. Dark energy surged violently. "You don't get me anymore." Red stepped forward, ignoring the power. "I never stopped wanting you in my life." "That's not the same thing," Chantelle snapped. Her voice broke, just slightly. "You left me alone." The words hit, hard. Red didn't deny it this time. I know. Chantelle froze. What? I know. Red repeated, her voice steady. I know I hurt you. A beat. And I hate that I did. The honesty hit deeper than any argument, deeper than anger. Chantelle's grip faltered, just for a second. The artifact pulsed violently, reacting, almost like it didn't like this. Then why are you here? Chantelle asked quietly. Red met her eyes. Because I'm not leaving you again. Silence. The words lingered. Dangerous. Tempting. But the artifact burned. The energy surged again, stronger, pulling Chantelle back, dragging her into the anger. You already did, Chantelle whispered. Her eyes darkened again, that glow returning. And I learned something from that. The air cracked. I don't need you. Red shook her head. That's not true. Chantelle stepped forward, energy exploding outward. It has to be. The force hit Red, but she held. She slid back, but didn't fall. Didn't fight back. Then prove it, Red said. Chantelle froze. What? Prove you don't need me, Red continued, her voice stronger now. Walk away. Silence. Heavy. Don't fight me. A step closer. Don't destroy everything. Another. Just walk away. The words hit deeper than anything else. Because Chantelle could. She could turn. Leave. End it. The artifact pulsed violently, like it didn't want that. Like it needed the chaos, needed her to break. Chantelle's breathing grew uneven. Her hand trembled. The energy flickered, unstable. Red didn't move, didn't push, didn't attack, just waited. Chantelle's voice cracked. For the first time, she looked unsure, and the artifact reacted. Chapter 6. The Artifact's Hold. Power doesn't ask permission. It takes control. The silence didn't feel right. It should have been relief. They escaped. They survived. They won. So why did it feel like something was wrong? Chantelle walked ahead of the group, deeper into Wonderland's shadows. Even with them behind her, she felt alone. The artifact pulsed in her hand, slow, steady, like a heartbeat. Her heartbeat. You're doing it again. The voice snapped her out of it. She stopped, glancing slightly to the side. What? The figure stepped beside her, arms crossed. That thing, he said, nodding toward her hand. You keep looking at it like it's going to talk back. Chantelle tightened her grip, slightly. It's nothing. A lie. They both knew it. Right, he muttered. Nothing that just blew a hole through Auradon. Behind them, the rest of the crew caught up. Energy still buzzing between them. Excitement, adrenaline, chaos, barely contained. You should have seen their faces, the card girl said with a grin. They had no idea what hit them. They do now, the tech girl added, tapping at her device. Security's doubled. Patrols everywhere. You basically lit up their whole system. Chantelle didn't respond. Her eyes dropped back to the artifact as it pulsed again, stronger this time. Chantelle? She blinked. Yeah? You good? The boy asked. A pause. Yeah. Another lie. The artifact grew warmer in her hand. Not hot, but comforting, like it belonged there, like it had always been there. Okay, the card girl said, clapping once. So, what's next? We celebrate or do we go bigger? Bigger, someone said immediately. Definitely bigger. The energy in the group shifted. Hungry. Ready. Chantelle opened her mouth to speak, to lead, to decide. But the words didn't come. Instead, a whisper. Low. Faint. More. She froze. Did you hear that? She asked quietly. Hear what? The tech girl replied. Chantelle's grip tightened as the artifact pulsed again. More. Her breath caught. Nothing. But her voice had changed. Quieter now. Focused on something else. Something only she could hear. Chapter 7. Auradon prepares. Red learns the truth and prepares to act. The glow didn't fade. It spread. Thin lines of dark energy creeping along Chantelle's fingers, barely visible, like veins made of shadow. She stared at them and didn't pull away. More, she whispered. The word didn't feel like hers. The artifact pulsed in response, stronger, warmer, like it was pleased. A sudden rush of images slammed into her mind. Auradon. Guards falling, walls breaking, power tearing through polished perfection like it was nothing. Her, standing at the center of it, untouchable, unstoppable. Chantelle gasped, stumbling back slightly. Stop! The images flickered, but didn't vanish. More. The voice again, clearer now, not outside, inside. Her. You're not real, she muttered. But even as she said it, her grip tightened, because part of her didn't want it to stop. Part of her liked it. The power, the control, the feeling that she would never have been left behind again. Footsteps. She didn't turn. You ran off. The figure stepped into view beside her, watching carefully. You always do that when something's wrong. Chantelle didn't respond. Talk to me. Silence. Then, I said I'm fine. Too quick. Too sharp. He didn't buy it. Yeah, he said quietly. Which is why your hand looks like that. That made her look. Really look. The dark energy had spread farther now, up from her wrist. Faint, but growing. She pulled her sleeve down quickly. It's nothing. That's the second time you've said that. Chantelle turned on him. I said... She stopped. Because the anger hit too fast, too strong. Not like her. A beat. I'm fine, she repeated, softer this time, less certain. He didn't push. Not yet. That thing, he said instead, nodding toward the artifact. It's not just power, is it? Chantelle didn't answer. Because she didn't know. Or maybe because she was starting to. It's changing you, he added. That made her laugh, but it came out wrong. Everything changes people. A beat. Yeah, he said, but not this fast. Silence. Heavy. Uncomfortable. The artifact pulsed again. More. Chantelle's eyes flickered. It wants something. The words slipped out before she could stop them. He stiffened. What do you mean, wants? Chantelle swallowed. It's not just reacting. Her voice dropped. It's pushing. A pause. Pushing you to what? Chantelle looked back, toward the distant glow of Auradon. To go back. That was all he needed to hear. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. She didn't argue, didn't deny it, because it was true. The pull was still there, stronger now, constant, like a magnet in her chest. We don't have to go back, he said carefully. Chantelle didn't respond. Her eyes stayed locked on Auradon. Chantelle? A beat. You said we don't slow down. You sure that's you talking? That hit. Hard. She turned slowly. You think I can't handle it? He met her gaze. I think you don't know what it is yet. Silence. The artifact pulsed violently, like it didn't like that. Chantelle's hand clenched. I'm in control. But even as she said it, the glow surged again, and for a split second, her eyes darkened completely. Not just glow, gone. Then, back. Normal. She froze. You saw that, right? He asked quietly. Chantelle didn't answer, because she felt it. Something slipping. Something taking more space than it should. We need to tell the others, he said. No. Immediate, sharp. They'll slow us down. They'll keep you from doing something stupid. Chantelle stepped closer. You don't get to decide that. Her voice dropped, and neither do they. The tension snapped tight between them. For a moment, it felt like it might break. Then, the artifact pulsed again. More. Chantelle's breathing slowed, calmed, not natural, like something inside her had just settled it. We move at sunrise, she said. Final. And this time, there was no hesitation, no doubt, only direction. She turned, walking away into the shadows once more, leaving him standing there, watching, worried. Because now he knew. This wasn't just about Auradon anymore. This wasn't just about revenge. This was about something else. Something darker. And Chantelle? She was already too close to it.